What's up guys, and welcome to the Chameleon Anonymity Escalation in Mumbai. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. All three levels are going to be done Silent Assassin as usual. I'm going to use all the default equipment from level 1 as usual as well. So we have one target for this one. If you put on any of those disguises list there, on the list there, you have only 60 seconds to exit the mission or change your disguise before you fail the mission. We have to eliminate that one target. He's going to be a guard, and we need to take him out while wearing the dancer disguise. And that dancer disguise is a disguise bundle in the laundry area. So we're going to start from the main entrance because it's dead close anyway. But alternatively, you can start in the laundromat if you want to. It's entirely up to you if you have that starting location. I'm going to drop down from these toilets down here into the sewer area. Once we're down here, we're going to pull out our coin and just throw it next to this, what is it, a bath? Throw it next to these little baskets and that. The target is going to come downstairs. We're going to knock him out first, because it makes things a lot easier, because he's patrolling around all over the area. So it's best to get him early before we go and grab the disguise. And we're only knocking him out this time. We're not killing him right now. Just be careful of the punch glitch, because you're near some stairs. Just wait for that subdue option to appear before you hit the subdue button. We're going to take his disguise, even though we don't really need to anyway. We're going to head up these stairs and grab the dancer disguise. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. At the time, I thought if you put the disguise on, that means it will leave your suit behind. So once you take him out here with the dancer disguise on, you can put your suit back on, and then you won't have no time limit when you're trying to exit the mission. Obviously, we're just going to retrace our steps at this point. We don't need to hide the body. We have plenty of time to exit. And you can take whatever exit you want to. And once you do that, it's a very easy silent assassin for level 1. Level 2 is when we add another target and another disguise, so it gets a little bit more complicated. But for level 1, there is your silent assassin. So just showing you confirmation of the silent assassin rating, so we can move on to level 2. Level 2, like I said, we have a new target. We have to take him out with the Queen's Guard disguise. And the only difference between the equipment between the first level and the second level is we're going to bring along the Krugermeyer. It's not completely necessary, as you can just use your fiber wire, but you know, I decided to bring the Krugermeyer anyway because on one occasion a gunshot was actually heard by somebody. So that's the reason why I brought a Krugermeyer, because it's ultra silent. So this additional target doesn't make things too difficult, so we're just going to do the same things we did previously. Just drop down to the sewers and distract the first guard with the coin again. And we're going to do the same thing, we're just going to knock him out. We're not going to take his disguise this time though. Yet. Because this disguise he's wearing is the Queen's Guard disguise, so we're going to need this disguise to take out our next target. So again, we're just going to subdue him and leave him there. Going to grab the dancer disguise. You can actually jump up the wall from the side of that area rather than climbing up the stairs. I'm sorry it cut there, it's just the recording error because my PS4 is just completely and utter shit at the moment. Because it's just been overworked the past 2 years or so. But we're just going to snap the target's neck there and put on his disguise. And once you've got this, you've got 60 seconds to count down. So we're going to pass through this area because it's a little bit quicker to get to the target. And we're going to head over to this door on the opposite side. We haven't got a key, so we're going to have to climb over the wall. And this guy is an enforcer, so we're just going to throw a coin just behind this wall next to this crate. And we're going to get behind these little barrels right here. Once he comes over, you have a choice between shoot him in the head really quickly before he spots you, or just trying to get behind him and fiber wire him. But it depends on his position and where he's actually standing and bending over and stuff like that. It can get a little bit annoying. But you're going to put on his disguise after you dump him in the crate, and that way you don't have to counting down. And because we've hidden his body, we're now just going to head straight to the exit with all the time in the world. And you can choose from any exit. If you got any coins left, you can actually take the tuk-tuk exit, which is always one of the best exits in the game, I think. And that's exactly what we're going to do. But obviously once you've exited here, you will get the Silent Assassin rating for level 2. Again, it's nice and easy. I really do not believe in using countdowns and stuff like that and giving you time limits for escalations and missions. I just really do not like that. Forcing you to go quickly when it's not everyone's style. I don't like that, but luckily the targets are quite close together this time. But for the third and final level, we have a third target and we have to take him out with a Thug's disguise. So again, we're going to keep the same equipment, nothing's changed, and we're just going to head straight back into the mission. And for the first couple of steps, it's going to be the same. We are going to take a slightly different route for the second target to make things a little bit easier than taking him out previously, because it can be a little bit tricky sometimes getting him in that alleyway without getting spotted. So for this third level, I'm going to do things slightly different. We're also going to hide this first target as well, because on my practice runs, his body was getting found, and I don't know why and I don't know by who, but so this time I made sure to hide his body, so all 3 bodies are going to be hidden, so you'll have no problems with getting the body found thing. So again, we're going to throw a coin next to that bath there. He's going to come down and investigate the noise again, of course. We're going to go ahead and subdue him. And what we're going to do from here is just going to actually drag his body all the way up to this crate right here over there. And again, we're just using this as a hiding spot for when we actually take him out. We're not actually killing him yet. Obviously we need to go and get the disguise first, and then we're going to use the disguise for the next kill. So we're just going to climb up here and grab the dancer disguise. Go ahead and drop down and snap his neck, and then dump his body into the crate. I think neck snaps are now silent. I'm not sure if it's... I don't think it's silent when you're actually subduing them, then you snap the neck. But if they're already knocked out and you snap them, I don't think that's... I don't think it's classed as loud anymore. I think it's dead silent now. So once we've put on his disguise here, again we've got another countdown. So we're just going to throw a coin in that alleyway over there as we crouch behind this little rock. And that's going to distract our second target down that alleyway. Just make sure you are hidden. I'm going to pull out our Krugermeyer and then shoot him in the back of the head. Alternatively, just go down the alleyway and fiber wire him and stick him in the crates. Either way, you've got to go down here and hide his body anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Go ahead and put on his disguise to cancel that clock. And I'm going to pick up the shotgun, and we're actually going to use this as a distraction to get this guard out of this area. We're just going to bump into him and then drop the gun on the floor there. Again, it skipped. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I think I need a new PS4. But we're going to put on this Thug disguise once he spots that gun. Only put the disguise on once he spots that gun though, otherwise you're not going to have enough time to get out. Or you're going to have very limited time anyway. He's going to pass through this area, so you can choose to firewire him if you want. Alternatively, I would prefer to just knock him out here before he reaches that little bridge. And then we're going to drag his body and then dump him down here for an accident kill. Again, it skipped. I'm going to need to buy a new PS4, but the thing is, they're fucking expensive, for like 350 quid. And with the PS5 coming out next year, I don't really know if it's worth it or not, but it's costing me these little skips and these little videos, and there's not really anything I can do about it until I actually see it when I'm doing post commentary like this. But hopefully you've kept up with me there. What I did is just dump the body over the ledge as I dragged him. That counts as an accident kill, and then we went back and put this disguise back on, and we can exit the mission because we've got all the time in the world to exit the mission there. And then we'll get our Silent Assassin for level 3, and that will complete Chameleon Anonymity Escalation. Overall, it's not a too complicated escalation. I just don't like the idea of a countdown or anything like that, being forced to go faster than you usually would. I mean, it does force you to come up with different techniques, but I just don't like that. The reason this game, I think this game would be more accessible and more easy to play if it was just more simple. But when they add these sort of complications in there, I understand it's an escalation, but I don't know, they should make it more accessible to the average player, in my opinion. But once we've completed that, again, I'll show you the confirmation of the Silent Assassin, and that's how you get level 3. And that's going to wrap up this video, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like if it helped you out, or if you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. If you've missed any escalations I've covered so far, you'll see a playlist in the description of all the escalations I've covered in Hitman 2. And yeah, feel free to become a Patreon, or even consider supporting me on becoming a membership by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. You can get little perks by getting a little logo next to your name and chat in the comments. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.